So with the Tournament of Power extending on tonight, and we will potentially see the fusion of Kel and Caulifla, as if it's been confirmed that that's the way that they're going to fuse. I'm here to say, I know we hear like guys like Geekdom and Herms, talk about these things, but you got to understand this about those guys. They talk about stuff that's basically spoilers. That stuff that Herm translates. So he's only talking off stuff that he translates. Geekdom reads the stuff being translated and gives his 2 cents, and everybody takes it as fact. And I'm not saying that he's wrong. I could be wrong. But one thing to note is that I just don't think that they're going to do a Potara fusion. Just because they show you an image of the fused character and she has what appears to be a Potara earring in, doesn't mean that they're going to use Potara fusion. Because here's a lot of things that blows holes in that logic that gives evidence that it could be something else, or that Potara would possibly not be involved altogether. Number one, where would they get the Potara earrings from? Now, if they got them from the Kais of their universe, why are the Kais in their universe still wearing their Potara earrings? So I don't know if Kel and Caulifla are going to enter into the Tournament of Power with their Potara earrings. If they already have them on their persons, that is one possibility. But like I said, if they got it from their Kais, then why do their Kai still have their Potara on? Unless they have just a spare pair lying around. Number two, if they are able to get the Potaras from their Kais during the Tournament of Power, what's stopping the other universes from doing the same thing, including Goku and Vegeta? You see, now because if they do it and it's okay, and these other universes see how powerful a fusion this is, what's stopping, say, Universe 11 or from Dispo and Topo doing a fusion or something to that effect. Now I know it seems out of the ordinary, but the thing about the Potara fusion is you don't have to be the same race. You could be different beings in a sense, because Kibito Kai and the Supreme Kai fuse and things that, that's part of the Potara. You don't have to be of the same species. Now, another flaw or thing that I'm thinking about, people are forgetting that Kel already wears earrings. She wears the little hoop earrings like Broly wears. Now, one thing about that is when you fuse, you know that your outfit changes. So an interesting thing about that is, with that being the case, how do we know that it's not simply just a cosmetic thing? You see? Because we all know that Dragon Ball has pulled things out of their butts for a long time. But we also know that everything in these episode previews isn't what it appears to be. I.e., whenever Piccolo and them was fighting in the Namekians and Goku talking about that blast seems like it could destroy someone, and you look at the episode and that's not even almost the case. Or even when Goku transformed, everybody screaming Ultra Instinct, and Whis even said in the last episode, he said it in a very annoyed manner, that Goku doesn't know Ultra Instinct, that it is very difficult for even a God of Destruction to obtain. But yet people are still calling it Ultra Instinct, and it's not. And, I look at this fusion, and like I said, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll be the first to come out, probably on Twitter, and say, hey, I was wrong, guys. But I don't think that I'm wrong in this. If you look at Xenoverse, that's another example. Toa and Mira, which I know it's not canon. People are going to say, oh, that's not canon. But some of the same people are involved in a sense. Toa already had on Potara earrings, or earrings that looked to be Potara. But when her and Mira fused, guess what happened? The fused character had on the Potara earrings, but they weren't Kais. Toa was not a Kai. Just because it looks like a Potara doesn't mean it's Potara. You see what I'm saying? And don't you think, y'all, do y'all not think that if it was Potara, that in the episode preview or something to that effect, they would have alluded to it? Because let's be real, they already told us there's going to be a fusion. So why hide the way that they're going to fuse? You see what I'm saying? Unless, I know you're saying, well, they could be hiding it because that would give away the episode or show plot holes in the future or something to that effect, in which, I don't know, it's just one of those things we have to wait until tonight to find out. But I'm making this video now to get it out there. I've made a video about it before, but I'm doing it again now just to stress the point, y'all, that I really don't believe that it's going to be Potara fusion that Kel and Caulifla use. Because, yeah, I mean, in the same way, y'all, I see people saying, well, it could be, because if you look back at the Goku Black arc, they opened the door for Potara fusion to be used in the future simply because they stated, oh, well, it's not permanent for mortals. It's only permanent for Kais. Because one thing that people would have argued was, if it's Potara fusion, they're going to be fused forever. But because of what happened in the Goku Black arc, with them saying that mortals aren't fused forever, only the Kais, then that does open the door for it to be potentially Potara fusion. But like I said, imagine the holes that are going to be presented if the Kais do give Kel and Caulifla these earrings to fuse. Another reason why I kind of don't is because even in the spoilers, it kind of hints at a new technique. I mean, could you call a Potara fusion a technique? A technique is something that's learned, like the fusion dance that they taught Goku and them, the Yardrats did. That's a technique. It's something that learns. Simply putting on an earring isn't something that's learned. But who knows? Who knows? This could be something that they did practice. You see what I'm saying? And I'm talking in the sense that if I am wrong, this is the possible way that Potaras could be in the Tournament of Power. Because Kaba knows something. He does. He said, Kel and Caulifla, he said it in 2 episodes ago, that they are their secret, Universe 6's secret weapon. So perhaps they already experimented with this. But if this is the case, that they've already experimented with this, why is Universe 6 leaning so much on Hit? Why is it that when Hit was eliminated, they basically got down on themselves and said, oh my gosh, it's basically over for them in a sense. You see, because let's be real, if Kel and Caulifla were to fuse, wouldn't that make them more powerful than Hit? And if it doesn't, then technically, why are we even talking about this? Because one thing to be stated is that Kel and Caulifla has gotten stronger within this Tournament of Power. So that's one thing that blows that out the water. Because when they probably fused before, they weren't as strong as they are now. Caulifla being able to go Super Saiyan 2, and then Kale being able to control the Berserker form. So that would make them more powerful now, But we know that fusion is going to be involved. But like I said, y'all, this is just my belief. This is just in my opinion. I don't believe that it's going to be a Potara fusion. And everybody's looking at the fusion dance like Goku them did, but that would require you to have a Yardrat. Maybe Universe 6 has a different way of fusing. I don't know. We will find out tonight, and I'm very excited to find out as well. And y'all, if I'm wrong, follow me on Twitter. I'm going to post it loud and proud. Hey guys, look, I made this. I was wrong about this. It's all good. That's part of it. That's the fun in being in the Dragon Ball community, is that we can talk about things and we can theorize on certain things. Everybody can give their viewpoints, but and everybody be open to hear what everybody else has to say. When you got that one person that's just shooting down everybody else's logic, no, you're wrong, I'm right because I've been in this longer than you, or I got connections and things of that nature. That's what takes the fun out of the community, man. So I like the discussion. Let me know down in the comment sections what y'all think. Do y'all think it's going to be Potara fusion, or do you think the earring is just a cosmetic thing? Because like I said, if it's Potara, Kel's going to have to take off one of her earrings to do this. You see what I'm saying? And then how is that going to affect the Tournament of Power? Because I can see I can see Zenos allowing this, because they allow anything as long as it's exciting. But I don't really see the Grand Kai, allowing it. If they didn't allow Frost to interact outside the ring, why would they allow the Kais to get involved in the Tournament of Power? That's just my opinion. But at the same time, they allowed Goku's Genkidama. But that is sort of outside interference with them donating energy, but that is part of the technique to draw energy. But then Master Roshi with the Mafuba jar. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see nonetheless, y'all. But like I said, let me know down in the comment section down below what y'all think. Do you think Potara is going to be involved, or do you think that it's just the result of a fusion between two females, that one of which already has earrings? Because I think, too, the Potara is just a sign of a higher power in a sense, not so much a Kai thing. But we'll see. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Till next time, and God bless.